Hi, this is Sarah Woods-Kender with Sacred Tree Herbals. I'm going to show you today how I make my blood building elixir. Now this is an elixir I have on the shelf, and I actually have to run and go get it. I forgot to go get it. Hold on. An elixir is essentially a sweetened, slightly sweet medicinal preparation, and I make it much like a syrup. I just call it an elixir. They're essentially the same things. Usually elixir is like an alcohol with honey, and this is actually a decoction with honey and alcohol. And I have only 3 ingredients in here in regards to the plants that are in here. The other 2 would be, actually there's a few more. There's molasses, honey, and then the extracts. Now I put extracts to preserve it. These are alcohol-based medicinal preparations, and they're sometimes called tinctures. So I'll say extract as opposed to tincture, because essentially it's technically an extract. But anyway, I make this blood building elixir for people who tend to be anemic or are anemic, and I dose them according to how extreme their case might be. So maintenance would be a tablespoon a day to up to 2 tablespoons a day, and you can do more than that as well. So the 3 herbs I have in here are, one of them is nettle, and nettle is this green, leafy, beautiful spring green. They're best if you harvest them early, and the older nettle is, the less we really want to use it. I also use nettle root and nettle seed. The whole plant is edible and medicinal, and I use the leaf especially because it's high in minerals. So it has minerals like calcium, potassium, some zinc, manganese. All of these trace minerals that are in this plant are going to help us build blood, because blood is high in minerals. So and it also, nettles coincidentally is wonderful for filtration of the kidney. So it's good for detoxing, helping the kidneys detoxify the body and supporting the kidneys' ability to do that. The second herb that's in here is called yellow dock, and this is a root that grows everywhere in New Hampshire. I'm from New Hampshire, so yellow dock can be seen on the sides of the roads and the sides of the parking lot. It's a wonderful plant to help build blood. It's high in iron. And then the third one is Rehmannia root. Now Rehmannia root is a Chinese herb. They take the raw root and they soak it in wine, and then they smoke it. Now I'm not sure if this was actually traditionally made like it normally would in the Chinese literature, whereas they say soaking it in wine is how they make it. I'm not sure if that's still the practice, but I know when you smell it, it's smoky. It has that smoky flavor. It has to be prepared in a certain way so it's not poisonous, or slightly toxic to the body. So this is Rehmannia root, and it actually looks like a blood clot. If you can check it out, it's pretty cool, and it smells really nice. It makes a really nice rich tea or decoction. So the yellow dock is a slightly half part. So I have 1 part nettle, 1 part Rehmannia, and a half a part of yellow dock. And the yellow dock can also be slightly laxative, so too much of a good thing isn't always a good thing. So this formulation, I break up the Rehmannia root a little bit more. I'll use my mortar and pestle before I put it in water. So I have a certain proportion of water to herb. We're decocting it, which is evaporating it by half. I'm straining out the herb mixture. I'm adding molasses, honey, and some extracts, which will be the nettle and the Rehmannia root and a little bit of yellow dock to preserve it. It's shelf stable for at least a year, helping to build blood for those people who tend to be anemic. So just another formulation here at Sacred Tree Herbals. Thanks.